My name is Van. I'm running for the United States Senate as a representative from Arizona and for the United States as far as that goes. Most of you have probably heard something about me by now. Those of you who haven't will in the future. I am the candidate for the Senate. I'm the conservative candidate. I'm a conservative independent Republican, which is rare these days. In fact, I was told by some people in the party they weren't sure I was a Republican. They thought I was an independent because someone called them and told them that. I can't tell you how frustrating it is to go through this process of running for office. There are so many obstacles and roadblocks they put in the way of the average citizen, and they are actually put there by the people we elect to represent us and their lawyers. I happen to know this because they've told me so. I find it really amusing that they keep saying we live in a free society when they make it so hard for the people that are the citizens of this society to run for office, either with the roadblocks, the legal paperwork, all the nonsense they do, or the other end of it where the rich fund the politicians you're running against, and they get all kinds of free airtime on news programs, that includes Fox. I know one of my competitors I've seen on a couple times now. I haven't seen him on for 2 years. All of a sudden now he's on the air. Free. Now I know they won't give it to me because I'm not an elected official and I'd have to pay for it, but I think there's something disingenuous about this system. And I think a lot of conservatives agree with me. And I'm talking about conservatives from independents, libertarians, Democrats, Republicans, Green Party, whatever, just average everyday Americans that are tired of this. They're tired of people they elect to office telling them how to live their lives. I don't like someone telling me what I have to eat or what I can eat or what I can't. I know that they have messed around with the food processes so much in this country, having been in the food business most of my life, that there are foods I won't even go eat anymore because they don't taste anything like they did when I was a kid growing up. And that's a fact, and I think most of you know that. When you go out to eat at certain places, the foods don't taste good anymore. They're supposed to be healthy for us, they just taste like cardboard. This is the government intruding into your life. They don't belong in our lives. Not like that. I understand they're supposed to defend our borders and keep us safe, and that's about the extent I want them in my life. I want to see certain parts of the government gone. I want the Department of Education gone. I want the Department of Energy gone. I want the EPA gone, and I want OSHA gone. I want the legislators to start legislating again and not allow all the legislation to be done by departments with new regulations. This country will do just fine if they will get out of our way, the people's way, and let us develop the businesses we need to develop and carry ourselves forward, because these people are selling us down a river. Everybody talks about the hole that's been dug by the Democrats. Trust me, they haven't been alone in this. One's had the pick, the other one's had the shovel. When they change power, they just change handles. That's all they do. That's all they've ever done. If you can't see that we've been having a hole dug for us by both parties, the elite in both parties, not the average citizen, but the elite, we need to start pledging to ourselves as Americans, we're going to take our country back, and it's going to start today. We've had enough of this stuff. We've had enough of the representation by the rich and the powerful and the money vendors and the money loaners and the money handlers. I'd like to see the Fed gone, and I'd like to see some of those people in jail, along with a good deal of the people on Wall Street and some of our congressmen who actually gave them the power to mess this country up and set this debacle up for the foreclosures and the closed businesses. We don't need to be financing the world and protecting all of them. We don't have our own safe streets in our own towns. I know, I grew up in California, and I see what's going on there, and I see it happening in Phoenix. I am active in the Phoenix area. I'm trying to help people get elected and to make the streets safe here. We travel around the world to make the streets safe everywhere else, while people sit on the floor and watch TV with bars on their windows for fear of getting shot by some punk driving down the street with a bandana on his head. I'd like to see what he'd do with an AK-47 and a Marine standing there, and what he'd do then. That's where we need our people. We don't need them in Afghanistan. We don't need them in Iraq. We need them in LA and Phoenix and Chicago and New York and Miami and Dallas protecting our damn streets. I've had enough of this, and I hope you'll join me in this venture to take back our country for our children and our grandchildren. Because without your help and cooperation, trust me, the rich are going to do it again like they always do. They're going to promise us the world. They're not going to give us a damn thing because they never do deliver. And then they're going to promise us in 2 years they'll do it again. When are you going to start understanding these people do not tell the truth? They don't know how to tell the truth. They live in their own little bubble world. The politicians have their bubble world. The rich people have their bubble world. Every 2 years they get together, and they get together in that little bubble, and then they tell us, this is who you're going to vote for this year. We have got to start setting our own goals and our own standards, or we're not going to have nothing left for any of us. So join me now in this campaign against the powers, against the political machines of both parties, and put an American in office for a change that cares about us, because I'm one of us. And I've got grandchildren and great-grandchildren, and I want to see them have what I had. not what these people want to give us, okay? So join me today, become part of our campaign. God bless you and have a great day. Bye for now.